In the first episode, we heard about the unbelievable incident of breaking Oliver's curse, where Oliver awakened from the sleep of death and returned to life. From the sleep of death and returned to life. But the question is, even after everything went back to normal, what happened that led the second episode? I don't know, and neither do you. But one thing is certain, there must be a reason behind it. And in this second episode, that reason hides an unexpected twist. The story I am about to tell you was sent by Raihan. He's saying, "My name is Raihan. I am from Nikli area of Kishoreganj district. Our village lies beside a river surrounded by countless canals and streams. One day, a river erosion began eating away at our land, and slowly the river shallowed our house. My father had no choice but to find a new place to live. After searching for a long time, he found only one vacant plot, an abandoned land, right next to the cremation ground. Right next to a cremation ground. Exhausted by the river's destruction, father decided to buy it. The house was built, but my heart never felt peace. I had no friends nearby, and the silence around was unbearable. So I started spending my evening at the marketplace, just to escape the strange stillness. One evening, a stranger approached me at the market and said, "You sit here alone every day. Where is your house?" I replied, "Behind the cremation ground." He looked at me silently for a few seconds, then said, "Make sure you reach home before sunset. Nights aren't calm over there." At first, I didn't take his words seriously, but a few days later, a strange thing began to happen. At night, I started hearing tapping sounds near my window. I thought my cousins were playing pranks, so I ignored it. But when it happened again the next night, I quietly opened the door and went to check. No one was there. I looked around carefully but saw nothing, only darkness and eerie silence. There were no holes or no gaps near the window where anyone could peek in. Confused, I went back to bed and fell asleep. That's when I had a dream. I saw my 4 childhood friends. They smiled and said, "Come on, let's go for a walk." I laughed and said, "I know my village better than you all." They replied, "No, we know it better than you." We started walking. Soon we reached a terrifying place, dark, full of tall trees, near the cremation ground. Behind it, there was a pond. I said, "There's no place like this in my village." But they kept laughing, and slowly their face began to twist and distort. They said, "Take some water from the pond, put out the fire on the cremation." Their laughter turned hideous. I couldn't tell if I was dreaming or awake. Then I screamed. When I opened my eyes, my parents were beside me, terrified. They immediately took me to a spiritual healer. The healer wrote something on a piece of paper, recited a prayer, and said, "Hang this paper above your door. Nothing from the cremation ground will ever touch you again." After that, everything went silent. No more tapping sound, no more twisted face in my dream. But sometimes, late at night, I feel someone standing beside my window, whispering my name, and before I can open my eyes, the voice fades away. But this is not the end. After this incident, something even strange happened in Raihan's life. Something no one would easily believe. To find out what it was, you will have to wait for episode 3. Stay tuned.